My big question to you, Tim, the weather on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, it's 9 days out, right? Yeah. So long-range models do split the difference. So one model says dry and a little bit milder. One model says a little wet and on the cooler side. So right now we'll go down the middle and say it's trending a little bit warmer, especially from where we've been.
I'm counting on you, Tim.
Yeah,
you know, the weather, canceled the parade last year.
The parade last year, and then, of course, all the travel plans, too. So 9 days out, trending warmer. And here's a piece of the puzzle, what we're looking at, the long-range temperature outlook. Now, even though it still says below average numbers, that core or that pocket of cool air, the darker blue, is continuously shifting a little bit farther to the east and northeast out of our area, and that's indicative of a building ridge, hopefully, just to our west that'll pivot east and overhead by the middle to end of next week. Out there now, we're dealing with cool temperatures, much cooler than where we should be by over 20 degrees. We should be in the low 70s. Dew points in the upper 30s, so dry air being driven down by a northerly wind. That's a bit breezy at times, too. You can see the surface flow out of the north, aloft, though, out of the west, and that surface wind is what's been breezy because of our pressure gradient. It's very tight. High pressure to the northwest, an area of low pressure to the east. We're getting that funnel down from the north, and it will relax a bit as we head through this evening, but wind's still a little bit blustery out there this afternoon, anywhere from 10, 15, 20 miles per hour sustained. Some higher gusts in there as well, but again, it should relax later on today. Temperature-wise, though, overall, I don't think we're going to do much warming up today with a lot of cloud cover still out there, too. Mid to upper 50, still coming in well below where we should be. So brisk and breezy, but then as high pressure begins to pivot its way just to our north, our winds will become a little more easterly, but that still lingers the clouds across the area, and an isolated shower is not out of the question as we head into Thursday morning. As another low develops to our south, it should stay far enough to the south that most of us stay dry, but here's how it looks in a little bit of more of a hyper-local look. As we get towards the morning commute on Thursday, a few showers could scoop by in our southwestern cities and counties, south of the I-10 corridor. As that pulls away and we start to see our winds pick up more of a northerly component again, if we see enough cloud cover diminish, temperatures would likely plummet into the mid-30s, and that's in the Houston area. Back to the north, we could have another area of frost developing by Friday morning, and then temperatures level out in the low 40s come this weekend and beyond. So our 7-day forecast does show temperature-wise staying below average, but look, by the end of the 7-day, we're up to around 60 degrees on Monday. 60, yes, that sounds warm compared to where we've been, but it may be even a little bit milder than that if we get that overall pattern to shift. Rain chances isolated on Thursday, and then heading into this weekend, we'll watch another coastal low developing that looks to stay far enough to the south. We'll keep that slight risk in there, especially for our far southern and western cities and counties. Up in the upper 50s by Sunday, and Monday, as I mentioned, Ron, we're at 60, but past the 7-day into the Thanksgiving time frame, should get those temperatures to bump up a little bit more. Hopefully, yeah, fingers crossed.
And my toes.
And your toes.
No camera shot of that, please. All right, thank you so much, Tim. Remember, we're still in hurricane season. Scan the code on your screen to download the KHOU Hurricane Preparedness Guide, or go to khou.com/hurricane to get your copy. Well, let's